James Smith, Times-Picayune, NOLA.com, recruiting analyst, standing here with the number one wide receiver in the nation. In my opinion, I could care less what anybody else says. Tyron Johnson, Warren Easton, LSU commitment. Tyron, you were here for Donte Jackson's announcement. I know y'all formed a real tight bond. It's one of your best buds at this point. How excited were you when you first heard the news? I don't think this morning was the first time you heard it. Well, how excited were you when you finally heard from his lips that he was probably going to go to LSU with you?
Last night we had a great talk, really heart to heart about where he really wanted to go. And Georgia was in the mix. Georgia, LSU didn't really have him at first. I was in it a little bit, but, he made a decision on his own, so that's where his heart was at. Yeah,
I mean, it was a tough process for both of you. Yours is kind of behind you. How have things been since you've committed? Have they slowed down a little bit?
It's slowed down. No, it's been more work and more focus on when I get there or how I'm going to do, like picking LSU coaches' brain. It haven't been like me talking to other coaches. I'm focused on where I'm going.
Now, during your recruitment, you had Kevin Tolliver really as like a third recruiter outside of Adam Henry and Frank Wilson. Kevin Tolliver was in your ear the whole time. Were you the same way with Donte? When you knew where you wanted to go, did you start recruiting him?
Yeah, I started recruiting right away. When I committed, I called him. He called me like, congratulations. I was like, the boot, like giving him the signals, like, that's where it's at.
So, how excited are you today?
I'm very excited. I came here, I know his family excited, so it was a great feeling.
You didn't think you were giving anything away walking in the door with this attire today?
A little bit. I told him I didn't want to wear it, but he told me still wear it, so I think I gave it away a little bit.
So who you recruiting next? Donte's in the books now, so who you turning your focus on?
I don't know. I got to go back to the drawing board, go back to the recruiting board and see what I want.
There you have it. LSU's co-recruiting coordinator, number one wide receiver in the country, Tyron Johnson. Appreciate your time today, bud. James Smith, NOLA.com, signing out.